Summer 1974, Hollywood descended upon this beautiful, beautiful island, and it seems like most of you were like, yeah, this is exciting. They're going to be here for 8 weeks. All right, so it's 10 weeks. It's all right. 12 weeks, 14 weeks, 16 weeks. And then you're like, Hollywood. Enough with Hollywood. But what I think is significant is that over these last 50 years, both Jaws and Martha's Vineyard are largely the same. You guys haven't really changed. The movie, unbelievably, as thousands of movies have come and gone, hundreds of thousands, Jaws hasn't really changed. It continues to make the exact same impact that it did in the summer of 1975.
Nice to meet you, Captain Quinn. And Hooper, where is he?
I just love Jaws, man. I mean, we drove 2,000 miles to be here and check it out. It's been a good movie. We love Spielberg, so.
I've grown up here on the islands, coming out summers. I saw the movie here. It's just been a huge part. I was at the last big festival. It's awesome, and I've loved sharing it with my kids.
I arrived on Martha's Vineyard early in the morning of June 21st, 2025, via the Steamship Authority car ferry. What followed was an incredible weekend that exceeded my wildest expectations as to what the Jaws 50th anniversary would or could be like. I went to the meet and greet at the Wharf Pub in Edgartown. The organization for this event was incredible. A huge shout out to Michael Fulcher for putting it all together with Narragansett Brewery and other amazing sponsors. There, I met and got photo ops with the one and only Matt Hooper of the Oceanographic Institute, aka Richard Dreyfuss, the man himself who displayed his signature charm and wit. With actor Jeffrey Kramer, aka Deputy Hendricks in the film, who could not have been nicer and more fun to chat with. With Greg Nicotero, the sensational prosthetic makeup artist who supervised the restoration of Bruce the Shark and did continuous mind-blowing work on the ultra-popular show The Walking Dead. With Jeffrey Voorhees, who played Alex Kintner, the unlucky kid who got eaten by Jaws while on the raft. In real life, he is alive and well. Joe Alves, the production designer of Jaws, was also present. I purchased his book, Joe Alves, Adventures in Film Design, an illustrated biography. The author of the book, Dennis Prince, was present as well, and I also received his signature. And my favorite unexpected surprise of the evening was Gary Springer, aka Andy from Jaws 2. I got to spend the most time with him, and we discussed the film up and down. The first film is the best, of course, but I've always been a fan of Jaws 2 and find it to be a worthy, entertaining sequel. Jaws in concert at the Winnetou Oceanside Resort near South Beach. I found out about this on the ferry ride over. I tried to purchase a VIP ticket and it was sold out. And then miraculously, an hour later, I tried again for the sheer hell of it, and a ticket was suddenly available. So I pounced.
Everyone else is dead or irrelevant.
Nonsense. This is one of the finest actors in the most significant period in the history of American cinema, and this movie wouldn't be Jaws without Richard Dreyfuss.
What do we do now? We quit, right?
We've got one barrel on him, so we stay out here till we find him again.
Yeah, but we could radio in and get a bigger boat.
I'm by the famous Jaws Bridge right now near the on the Joseph Sylvia State Beach here between Oak Bluffs and Edgartown. And it is so windy outside right now. I'm gonna try to walk out on the beach. All right, so I'm walking down the beach here. This is where a lot of the 4th of July scenes were shot, when the beach was crowded with extras for Alex Kittner's tragic death.
Brody to Scott Bucket.
Right. So right here is where Jaws can be seen coming into the inlet and heading straight into the pond.
Fellas, hold in the sheet, make it fast.
So the girl yelling "shark" is standing on the south side of the inlet where I was just on the beach filming. The busy crowd scene is on the north side of the inlet, and you can see Brody and people running towards the bridge that I was just standing on, looking out at them from my perspective. I'm driving through East Chop right now, and I'm just about to pass by the exact address of Chief Brody's house, 265 East Chop Drive. Now it's a different house now. It's not been remodeled. It's a whole new house, but it occupies the same space. So there it is. That is Chief Brody's house, at least the location where his house was before. Down here in front of me is the Chappaquiddick Ferry. This is, of course, the ferry transport, not the exact same boat, you know, but the same place, obviously, where Chief Brody gets on to go check on the, scout kids doing their swimming for their merit badges, and that's when, of course, Mayor Vaughn gets on the rig with him and, you know, discusses his concern for Chief Brody's overzealous police methodology. It's your first summer, you know.
What does that mean?
Right out there in the water there, that's where the kids were swimming. And way out here, way out there, you can kind of see the beach line. That is Katama Bay, and that is where the last shot of the movie was filmed, when Richard Dreyfuss and Roy Scheider are swimming away on the remaining barrels, and the crew put sprinkled potato chips all over the water, so the seagulls were coming down in front of them, you know, supposedly eating on the shark remains. I love that shot towards the very end of the movie.
Business between you fishermen and Mrs. Kittner. Martin.
So I'm here in the Aquina Circle on the far west side of the island. And here, this area, very towards the beginning of the movie, what they did is they made this area kind of look like the entranceway into the town of Amity. And from that road down there, Chief Brody's vehicle comes toward us and then goes up the road and passes, and then the camera stops on the famous "Welcome to Amity" sign. If you look down there, you can see the telephone pole wires receding amidst the sea of green trees. But they shot that early in the schedule in, I believe, May of 1974. So in the movie, you can see a lot further down the road because there's no leaves on the trees yet. Right over there, coming towards us, is where actress Lee Fierro was walking in this direction. She played Mrs. Kittner, and this is when she was in mourning with the veil over her face, and she walked up and slapped Chief Brody. Jaws is and always will be my favorite film. It got me interested in making movies, and this YouTube channel of mine would not exist if not for the cascade effect that Jaws began for me so many years ago. Though I'll go to Martha's Vineyard again many times over the years ahead for reasons outside of Jaws, I look forward to returning again to the island in the summer of 2050 for its 75th anniversary. Well, there you have it, the 50th anniversary of Jaws. Hopefully I'll be here for the 75th.